What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're checking out Dwarf Shop. As I understand it from what I've seen about this game, it seems to be very similar to like Swag and Sorcery. It's a game about sending guys out into mines, they bring back stuff. When they bring back the stuff, you turn it into better, more refined stuff to stab people with, and then you sell it to people so that they can stab more effectively, because after all, at the end of the day, we're just trying to make a world where it's easier to stab each other. That's all that we're trying to do out here. Let's start the game off. It's time for the Dragon Clan to come back into the spotlight. How are we going to do that? That's why we're here at the new mountain. Stupid elf thought he could beat me in a drinking game. I won the deed to this mountain from him. We're going to make sure everybody knows the Dragon Clan. What's the plan? Gold! We're going to break back enough gold to get our brothers back, and then we're making enough to attract a dragon. Who can ignore us with a dragon in our grasp? Dragon! So, like, are you going to pay the dragon to hang out with you? Or is the dragon just going to be like, hey, bro, you're super rich. I totally dig that. Let's hang out. Like, I don't get how this whole dragon conversion therapy works. Right-click the map and drag to move around the camera. Oh, yeah, there we go. We've got, like, our little dwarf world over here that we can move around in. All right, sounds good. We also have quests, so we can check those out. I assume that those are listed right here. Yeah, so we can send our miner out to fight and loot. And then on top of that, we need to attract a dragon by having $150,000. Apparently, that is the price of a dragon. I learned a new thing today about the economy. The dragon economy. All right. What does this say? Send your miner out to the cave. Click a cave. Say go mining. All right. Let's go maybe go mining. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Apparently, he's going to chop down some walls. He's going to bring back some stuff. Apparently, there's about a metric ton of trees underneath the soil. That thing looks kind of angry, and I don't even know what it is. It looks like some kind of weird slime goober goat or something. Maybe he'll kill it, and everything will be okay. You know. Looks like he struggled with it, like, a little bit. Dude, I think he's going to complete the dungeon because we're kind of like gods. Yeah, dude! Apparently, I get extra items for completing the mission. We'll drag him back on home. And is he here now? Apparently, I can craft things. I need wood and I need iron to make that. I apparently also need books. I had no idea that books were going to be the resource that I needed to make a sword. Kind of curious. All right. Did he actually, like, bring stuff back? Yeah, there we go. Where's the loot? Yeah, let's do that right there. Perfect. So apparently, we've managed to do something. Let's see. What does this guy do? So we've got the short sword right here for those not wanting to compensate with a long sword. Okay. What does this say? I've already sent them out to go mining. Can I, like, right-click these or something? Brenaeg is the head of the Dwarf clan. He doesn't craft, but he tells you what to do. All right. And then what does that do? I can camera move? All right. Make a sword. I've apparently made a sword. Sounds good. It looks like I can make a couple more of them, too, although I don't know why that one's not crafting. I'm honestly not super sure. We can get a magic user station. We've got jewelry stations and things over here. It looks like we also have a survivalist station if we make enough money. Gotta claim my reward right there, apparently. Let's see here. Equip an item to your miner. All right. Well, how do I do that? I click on that right there. Okay, so apparently I, like, drag it from over there, and I just put that on him. I don't know what it did. It's a green quality, though, which means it's better than the last one we had. And what does the sword do? Oh, it gives him strength, and it gives him dex. Okay, it increases damage against trees and mines in the caves, and then strength will increase our damage against enemies. So he's probably, like, a little bit better at fighting now. That's good to know. All right, I'll close that on down, and then we will go mining in the earth cave again, I guess. Yes, get those gemstones out of the mountain for me. Oh, he does deal considerably more damage. Like, he's hitting, like, 2 or 3 harder right there. I don't know what that is. What is that? An amber raw gem. This guy's about to get choked out, dude. I don't think he's going to make it. All right, bring him back. Before he blacks out. We'll bring him back. We'll drag him back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity, all that stuff. And hopefully he's going to... Oh, we can heal him instantly if we want to. That's kind of cool. Okay. Can I sell this? Like, oh, that's my sales table right there. Sure, sell it for 50 bucks. I don't know if that meant that I got the price, like, perfectly right or what that meant. We'll have to try again in just a minute. Let me go to my crafting real fast. I think I can make some more of these. So, bow. There we go. A few more. We got a green quality, and we've got a white quality. We'll put the green quality up there. Let's say we're going to sell it for like 70. Maybe they'll like that. It's higher quality than the last one, so maybe we can get paid for it. It looks like the price is too high. Maybe we'll drop it down to like 65-ish. The last one sold really quickly at 50, so... Oh, really? He didn't like the price, but he still bought it. What a G. What a guy. What a friend. Send him back into the dungeon, I guess. So, yeah, you go, like, mine some things while I'm waiting to see if anybody buys our sword. You're definitely going to buy this sword. Like, I know you're going to do it. I know you want it. Just, like, give this to me now. So, mining, we just got a bunch more ore. He might actually make it through. Oh, wow. He knocked down an entire wall. All by his lonesome. What do I need to do? Oh, cool. Alright, we had some more stuff to claim. You just kind of get out of there. I don't think you're going to do very well. We've got a skull. I don't know what we would sell the skull for. We've got some gems and some hides and some thingies. I think we'll probably be okay. Can I craft anything else right now? Like, what's the over-under on me being able to craft something cool? It looks like there's a reasonably sized list. It doesn't look that large, but it seems okay. I mean, there are like 5 qualities to each one of these, so... something to sort of think about. Let's sell these right here and sell that right there. I do wish that maybe you could kind of like shift click it or something like that when you drag it on over and it would just post it for the last price that you put it up for. Like some kind of hotkey that would make that go a little bit quicker. But at the end of the day, we're making money right now. Send him back down into the dungeon. I do like how you've got kind of like your overmap right here, and then also you can watch what he's doing down in the dungeon. It definitely reminds me of swag and sorcery. That's like what this game is kind of invoking to my mind. There you go. Let's make some more money. Apparently the chest is growing and we're becoming more wealthy. Slowly but surely. I would like to make it through all these right here before we go anywhere else. I don't know if he's going to have enough exhaustion to make it to the end of the dungeon. If he does, we get bonus rewards. And so I'd really prefer to get the... Oh, dude, there was an enemy right there. He's going to have to pull out. Damn, we were so close. We were so close. We almost got it. We almost got it. We got some more rewards over here. Gather 5 ingredients from the cave and then craft yet another sword. All right, we've got it. Apparently, we've got 1 new customer, 8 new recipes, and we've got a storage slot. All right. Sell the sword by finding it the right price. Well, we already did that, so send him back down into the dungeon. And while he's doing that, I'm going to jump into the crafting menu. If I could make a few more of these, that'd be great. So we've got a green sword right there, and we've got a white sword right there. We can also apparently make iron helms. I'm going to do that. I actually want to get him as much equipment as possible to make it more likely that he dives deeper down into the dungeon without getting buried. I'm going to put that right there. We'll sell that for 50. Apparently they really, really like that price, so that's good. Need to close this down. With this guy right here, I bet we go like 60 on it, I bet. You flee. I was watching. I was absolutely watching. Hey, we found the right price for it. Nice. Did that complete my quest? It did. Huzzah. Make shop level 1. Okay, well, I'll do the best that I can with that, but, you know, kind of got a lot of stuff going on right now. With you, what does the helmet do? It's kind of a bummer that the graphic doesn't change on your character, too. Like, he's not holding a sword, and he doesn't get, like, the new helmet and everything else. Like, I really feel like... So, I like the core gameplay loop, but I do think presentation-wise, there are little things they could have added to make the game a tad more interesting. Oh, that actually gave him +1 to, like, everything. Nice. Okay. Sounds good. We can send him back into the dungeon again. He's getting slowly stronger. I don't know if I can craft anything else right now. We've got an iron belt. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do the iron belt. That's a green quality iron belt. And then we'll make some iron gloves, too. Basically, I want all of my initial resources going into my adventure. It's kind of like decking out the main tank in an MMO. You know, you want all the early stuff to go to the guy that's basically going to enable the clear. Or at least be able to take the hits that he needs to take. We'll bring him back. And now, while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and equip him up. We've got some gauntlets. They'll give him some more dex and stuff. And then he's got the belt right there, which will give him quite a few more stats. We'll throw that on, too. It looks like his stats are starting to develop, and so his strength is quite a bit higher than it was. He should be clearing through trees, and he should be clearing through mines pretty quickly. It looks like he doesn't really heal too much. Oh, nice. He got an extra HP as well. Very good. I will take it. Is there anything else I can craft here? We can make the greaves. Let's go ahead and do it. Those are apparently white quality. I'm going to go ahead and we'll kind of throw these out here. It looks like I have the resources to make a lot of them. And so if I can get like an upgraded version on accident while just mashing these out, I'm not going to turn it down. We did not get an upgraded version, but we did get a whole bunch of boots that we can sell. So at least we've developed out our inventory while we were waiting. There's a little bit more. It looks like those just give 1 to all the basic stats. Sounds nice. Send him back into the cave, and then we'll fiddle with these boots right here. The boots look like they sell for 50. We'll throw them up right there. We'll see what people say about it. Seems like a decent money-making opportunity. Apparently, I don't know if that was the right price or if it was a little bit low. Let's try again. We'll go with 60 on these ones right here. So we get XP bar right there. Inventory. Oh, nice. We made it all the way through the dungeon. Sweet. Yeah, bring him on back. See if anybody grabs it for 60. It'll fill up with inventory and ingredients. If you want to quickly open spaces, you can underprice items quickly to sell them. Looks like we about found the right spot on those. 60 seems to be about right. I mean, they bought them at 60 and they didn't complain, so we'll give it a go. Alright. I wish that, let's see here, selling. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, is I wanted to know so they don't like that. You have a range of 7 moods. If you aren't watching the screen, you can find the reactions in the bottom left corner. Oh, okay. So we've got slightly overpriced, very overpriced, extremely overpriced. We've got a reasonable price, slightly underpriced, very underpriced, and extremely underpriced. Okay. All right. Now that I know, we can do this a little bit more effectively. Although it would be cool if there was a little clickable thing that dropped down and showed you like the moods or something while you were still in the process of memorizing them. Yeah, so we had like exactly the right price on those boots. Fantastic. What else could you ask for? We got 300 and something bucks, so it looks like we can get the Survivalist station. I guess the Survivalist station will make a map of everywhere. Alright. You can also craft like slingshots and dynamites and stuff like that. It looks like maybe these are like bonus items or something. Why is he not crafting right here when I click on that? Maybe we're not at that point in the game yet, like we unlocked it before we were supposed to. I don't know. Weird things happen with games like this. Oh my god, he's a god. Now that we've equipped him, he is just mashing his way through here. I don't think he's struggling with this dungeon anymore. I think this dungeon might be too easy for him. He basically one-shotted everything there. Alright, so we got the Survivalist. Looks good. The next thing we need to do is deck him out, apparently. The Survivalist station, can I make a map of everywhere? I want to know what that does. Alright, what does a map of everywhere do? Oh, it's just like a supplementary item for my adventurer. Alright. Well, let's throw it on him then. There you go. You now have a trinket that makes you apparently have a map of everywhere. Now we've got a walking stick right there. We've got a giant slingshot. Do not use dwarves as ammo. We bite. We've got dynamite right there. I wonder if these are all just trinkets. That's what I'm curious about. I'm glad we noticed the shop has more items because I was a little bit worried about the item variety up until we unlock the second shop. But it looks like each shop is going to provide you with like 10 or 15 items, which means after we get all this done, like 60 or 70 items isn't too bad. And he's just brutalizing this dungeon right now. He is like slapping this dungeon right on the booty and just being like, you are mine. I claim you. I think he should be able to make it through this. I think we timed it just right. Yeah, return with the bonus items. Sounds good. What other stuff do we have going on? Let's go back to our crafting menu. It looks like at our blacksmithing station, there's not a lot more we can make. However, we do have the resources. Oh, it actually costs you gold to make some of this stuff too. So we need to factor that on in to like... Yeah, we'll have to factor that on into the way that we're, like, making stuff. Let's equip him with a helm, boot, gloves, belt, and a weapon. I'm pretty sure he has all that. Looks like he has glove, boot, helm, belt, weapon. So why are we not getting, maybe if I just kind of, like, drag those out and then drag them back in. Oh, and blacksmith. Gotcha. Oh, so we got to equip the blacksmith, too. Okay. Yeah, do it. The next couple things we craft, will be exclusively for the blacksmith then, I guess. So we'll make a sword. We will make a set of greaves or something. Oh, we don't have any money. That's the problem. So we're out of cash. I'm going to have to sell some of this stuff. Okay, put it up for 50. That's fine. Apparently that's slightly underpriced at 50, so we'll want to get that tuned in a little bit. We might be able to... Oh, we found a beer. What does a beer do? All right. Well, I mean, we're good to go here. I think we can make a couple of swords. Let's do that. So there's a couple of swords so we can get our financials back on track. I'm going to say to put that at 55. Okay. Yeah, 55 is the perfect price for the sword. Good to know. We've discovered a new thing. Continue mining down here. So yeah, on a certain level, it's a bit of kind of like an idle game, almost. Not like supremely idle or anything else like that. But like, it seems to be going after the same idea that Swag and Sorcery put out there. And I think that's where the game is going to run into some troubles. Because like at surface value, I think the game is fun. Like, I think it's interesting, and I like the graphical style. It's got kind of like an old school, kind of like 16-bit thing going on that I enjoy. But at the end of the day, both games are kind of doing the exact same mechanics with the exact same core gameplay loop. And it's hard to steer away from the fact that, like, Swag and Sorcery is just kind of, it does the game a little bit better. So unless we're introducing new mechanics here that are going to make it rise up head and shoulders above Swag and Sorcery, I think that's where the game is going to run into troubled waters a bit, because if you've played one before you've played the other, you're automatically going to be like, oh, well, this kind of makes me want to play Swag and Sorcery. Let's make a... What do I have on my blacksmith? So he's got gloves, and he doesn't have a weapon. Okay. Well, I need to make money first and foremost, so I think we'll probably just make some stuff to sell. Let's go ahead and make this. We've got loads and loads of materials to make swords, and so I think it's a really good idea. So we'll mash out as many swords as we can. If we get anything that's rare, like that one right there, we'll go ahead and we'll give it to the blacksmith just to help him out with his tasks. So there we go. We'll give that to you. So you've got a little bit more strength, and it will increase the crafting station's speed. Okay, good to know. All right. These ones all need to be sold. Oh, I've got multiple benches now. Okay. Yeah, just put those up there. The more swords, the better. This guy, though, don't sell him at 60. Sell him at, like, 63. There we go. We should have some decent money coming in from this batch of items, I think. Let's send him back into the mine, too, just to make sure that we're constantly stacking up extra supplements to make sure the store doesn't go under. Looks like he's going to have a lot of combat this time around. Luckily, because he's been upgraded, he should be able to waltz through it without too many problems. We sold that one at 55. Very nice. I wonder if you can just straight sell the stuff that you're finding in the dungeon, too. Or if that's not something you can do. Like, if you just have, like, objects, if you want to sell them, if you can do that. He's actually going to have to get pulled back. He's actually going to have to get pulled back. Feels terrible, man. All right. Let's craft a little bit more here. I'm going to make a bunch of... What does he have? He's got gloves and a weapon. Okay, so let's make helmets, and we'll see how many helmets we get here. There's helmet number 1. Helmet number 2. That's an upgraded helmet, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we'll get like a blue one out of here or something pretty soon. Hey, 2 green helmets. Very nice. And I think we are officially out of money. Oh, nice. We leveled up. So we get new recipes, get a customer, we get a storage slot. All right, so for you, you don't have an upgraded helmet. So there's your upgraded helmet. And then for you... You don't have a helmet at all, so there's an upgraded helmet. Welcome to the new world where we all have awesome helmets. That guy can sell for 50. Let's try 55 first, and we'll just play around with the price. I don't want to be giving stuff away. Continue mining, sir. If your arm is not tired, you have not been mining enough. Apparently, it was slightly underpriced, so we can probably bump this up to like 60 and just kind of see what happens. He says that's slightly overpriced. Okay, we'll go 58 then. We're going to find the sweet spot, believe it. Wow, lots of monsters in that dungeon. Let's have him, yeah, run the hell away. Just run the hell away. Oh, nice. 58 is the perfect price. So now we can pretty much just dump a whole bunch of these and sell them. I could have given one of them to my survivalist guy, but we need more seed money in order to continue, like, making more items and stuff like that. And I feel like this is going to be the most effective way to really update all of my people and get them done with their quest. What new items can I craft, by the way? Did we get, like, a chest piece? We did. We got a breastplate. Very nice. So that's pricey, but it does give a pretty big stat boost to whoever uses it. We'll make a couple of them. It's a white breastplate. Also another white breastplate. And then we are officially out of iron, so we need to go back to mining. I didn't get a chance to equip that on him just yet. Let's put the breastplate out here. It's selling for 50. We'll say 65 on the breastplate just to see what happens. I want to get like a barometer for what these things are going to be valuable for. Apparently 65 was a massive undersell. He might be able to make it out of this one. Yeah, run away. I don't want you to lose all your stuff here. Can't really afford it right now. Now continue crafting breastplates, please. Alright. With this next breastplate, we are not going to sell that there. We're going to put it up for 85 because it costs 50 to make it, right? So there we go. We'll put it up for 85 and we'll see what happens with these dudes. In the meantime, I would like for you to have a breastplate. Anything that makes you a little stronger. And then I would like for you to have a breastplate. I mean, I think it increases our crafting efficiency when we have them, like, equipped out. But I would very much like to see their gear change. I think that's the big bummer for me right now, is that I was kind of excited to run through it. So 85 is slightly overpriced. Okay. That means we can probably go for, like, 82. Claim both those rewards as well, just to get a little bit more money flowing into the coffers. Send him back out to mine. It looks like the breastplate gave him an extra exhaustion, so that'll be nice to have. 82 is the perfect price for the breastplate. So we knocked that one out of the park. We isolated, we found, and we completed quickly. So yeah, anyways, this game is called Dwarf Shop. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for another episode of Indie Goodness. I do think the game is cool. Like, it's a fun little idle game. Like, I find it to be enjoyable. But ultimately, like I said, I think swag and sorcery is going to be the elephant in the room here. It's a game that's doing all the same things, just with, like, kind of like a higher budget and whatnot. And so I think a lot of people are going to lock in on kind of that correlation between the two. And they're going to be like, well, why would I buy this when I can just buy that? And so on and so forth. And so I think the key with this game is going to be continuing development, continuing to add more stuff, continuing to add more sophistication and interesting things to the game that, like, they add, I suppose, aspects that don't exist in swag and sorcery. Things that, you know, vary the gameplay loop around a little bit. And I'm not the guy that's going to tell you exactly how they could do that. I'm not a game designer. All I really do is come through here and talk about the things I like or that I don't like. And really, there's nothing here that I don't like, you know, and so that's a good thing. Nothing has jumped out at me as being like, ew, you know, I don't like that. And so anyways, Dwarf Shop. Check it out down below in the description. Support the developers if you liked the game or found it to be appealing. Aside from that, leave a like on it if you wanted to see more or if you enjoyed the episode. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to, and you can just rest back on your laurels and just hang out and let me do all that labor for you. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Don't forget to check out the Discord and all the other associated links down below, and I will see you then, okay? Goodbye, everybody. Don't work too hard.